Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts and 3 more Republican governors are sending state law enforcement back up to Texas starting next week.
Ricketts says he wants to help Texas address the crisis at the southern border, where illegal crossings jumped in October and keep going up.
3 News Now investigator Aaron Sandiford spoke with Ricketts about sending the troopers and with critics who call the move more political than practical. He also asked what it might cost Nebraska taxpayers.
This week, Nebraska is sending 25 state troopers to Texas. That's nearly 6% of its sworn officers. Iowa is sending another 25 to 30 state troopers of its own. They're headed to the Del Rio area for up to 16 days. The governor says they will boost security near the Mexican border. All of them volunteered. Several speak Spanish. An emergency compact lets out-of-state officers enforce Texas law. But the courts won't let them enforce federal law, which covers immigration. So why go?
Well, I think that this is such a big border security situation, and they've got so many people coming across the border illegally. They're looking for help with just that regular law enforcement action that they've got authority to do, and that's, of course, what our state troopers can help with.
Ricketts' decision, while politically popular, does not sit well with some Nebraskans, including South Omaha Latino advocate Ben Salazar, an Army veteran.
Even the most ardent supporter of Donald Trump or Governor Ricketts would say, why? Why, what purpose, what goal are they going to achieve in their less than a month tenure down at the border? It makes no sense. But if he's doing it, if the governor is enacting this policy, then he thinks it makes sense to him politically. It's a farce. It's a complete farce.
Recently, I had a couple of friends that are policy advocates on immigration-related matters go down to the border. And what they found was a situation that I would argue is untenable.
UNO political science professor Jonathan Benjamin Alvarado says the problems at the southern border are real, from the humanitarian crisis to the national security risks. This year to date, the number of illegal border crossings are the highest since at least the early 2000s. They're looking more like the era before 9/11. Annual border apprehensions back then were higher, more than 1.5 million a year.
What we're seeing now, obviously, is an increase. The estimates are that we'll see anywhere between 750 and 900,000 apprehensions, but it's not nearly as dramatic as people paint it to be. And I think that owes largely to the fact that we've not ever fixed our immigration system.
Increased crossings have spurred new border visits from Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump, who will be there when the Nebraskans are.
Nothing really galvanizes Republican voters in Texas like the issues of immigration and border security.
Professor James Henson, who runs the Texas Politics Project at the University of Texas, says politics may be motivating Republican officials' alarm about the border. His group polls Texas voters, and border security remained their top concern, even during a pandemic year in which the electrical system failed. Henson says Texas Governor Greg Abbott is in for a re-election fight, that he and other GOP governors might be using the issue as a binding agent for Republican voters. Ricketts, Abbott, and Iowa's Kim Reynolds also have a history together in leadership roles for the Republican Governors Association, which aims to elect more GOP governors. Another governor who's sending help is Florida's Ron DeSantis, an early frontrunner for the 2024 GOP presidential nomination. He's sending 50 troopers. Idaho's sending help too.
There's a very symbolic value. I would guess to your governor as well as to the Texas governor in pitching in this effort that probably doesn't have very much to do with the actual product on the ground here.
A Customs and Border Patrol spokesman declined to comment about whether they need the additional law enforcement help in Texas today. He says the Border Patrol will respond to calls about illegal border crossings from state and local law enforcement working nearby. The Texas Department of Public Safety says in a statement that Texas is grateful for the out-of-state officers. They declined to say how they would be used. Ricketts and the Nebraska State Patrol had no estimate yet for what the deployment might cost. The patrol says it should need no overtime to cover shifts back home. 3 News Now requested public records to do our own cost estimate. Based on the pay rates of the troopers sent, salary and benefit costs will eclipse $80,000. Food, lodging, and travel expenses for the 2 weeks are likely to push that number north of $100,000.
These things take time to get all worked out, so we're still working through those details. When we get any of these requests, we always evaluate our own resources to make sure that we can take care of business here at home in Nebraska before we offer those resources to states like North Dakota or Minnesota or Texas in this case.
Salazar says Nebraskans will pay, one way or another.
I think when we stand here and you look around, these are the people they're trying to stop at the border. These are the same folks. This is the same family of people. It's a family that I'm a member of.
Aaron Sandiford, 3 News Now.
And this isn't the first time troopers have headed out of state.
Now, we thought it would be helpful to give you a few examples. The state says Nebraska taxpayers were reimbursed after twice deploying 11 troopers to help with security for the Dakota Access Pipeline protest in North Dakota.
Nebraska is still waiting on money from Minnesota for sending 23 troopers to protect state buildings during Derek Chauvin's trial in the Twin Cities.
Now, Nebraska sought similar help from other states in 2012 when responding to wildfires in western Nebraska. They say they reimbursed the other states.